Hey everyone, Nick Perry and Grant Tracy here at Balgowlah Sports Injury and Physiotherapy, and welcome to our first instalment on our series on rowing injuries with a specific focus on surf boats. And Grant, what's our topic for today?
Back pain.
Yes, and that accounts for 60% of all injuries in surf boats.
Now, how can you hurt your back in the surf boat?
Yeah, so lower back pain in rowing is often a result of excessive or repeated force to the lower back, which is compounded by weakness, fatigue, and/or bad technique.
Explain to me what you mean by bad technique.
Yeah, so when you're rowing, your back plays a vital role in transferring force from the foot chocks through your body and into the oar to create boat speed. And when you have good technique, the majority of this force will go into the boat to make the most effective and efficient speed. But when you have poor technique, your muscles become fatigued and/or the muscles are unable to withstand the force applied to them. This can cause your back to bend under the force you produce, which results in the force going from the boat into your body. And if you're rowing on a rowing machine, this can be seen by a little dip in the power curve, which should be a nice smooth curve.
Right.
And that force going into your body can result in strains of the musculature, as well as having the back in that constant flex position where it's unevenly loaded, can lead to potentially injuries like bulging discs.
Now, is there any problems with one side of rowing if you're on one side of the boat?
So this can result in injuries potentially being more likely to happen on your outside of your back, so the opposite side to the oar, where there's a greater stretch and the bending is sort of greater through that side.
Right. What can you do for these low back injuries?
Yeah, so if you've sustained lower back injury, you can try starting off with a bit of anti-inflammatory medication like ibuprofen, as well as some stretches. But if that doesn't help,
Well, you come and see us then.
yeah, you can come see us at Balgowlah Sports Injury and Physiotherapy. And what's our address?
341 Sydney Road, Balgowlah, opposite the post office.
Yeah, and
Would you put any heat on it all before you did? Yep.
yeah, you can start. You can try some heat a bit later on. So starting off, just trying to reduce the inflammation. But once it's calmed down, if it's feeling a bit stiff, you can try a bit of heat.
Right.
But the most important thing is making sure it doesn't happen again. So what you can do is you can come see us and we can assist with addressing your technique, providing you with a suitable warm-up, and helping to improve your core strength to provide more stability while you row.
Right. One other question: would you limit the amount of rowing you've got to do if you've got a back injury, or you try and push through it?
So if you've sustained a back injury, I recommend reducing your training volume at least, potentially giving it a rest, because the reason you may be getting that back injury is potentially you've been overtraining, muscles are becoming fatigued, structures are becoming fatigued, and it's exposing you to that increase in lower back pain.
Right. And can you reduce the amount of rowing you do? Can you tell the other guys in the team that my back's a bit sore and can we reduce it a bit?
Yeah, so making sure you work with the team. There's still things you can do. So if you're not able to get into the boat, you can jump on the bike while the rest are jumping on the erg, so you still train together as a team.
Oh, excellent.
Keeping it
Excellent.
moving. So that's it for today. That's our first series on lower back pain. And
Thanks, guys.
yeah, tune in for our next episode on forearm injuries.